Hello, good people. Welcome to Talk Stocks with me, and today's video titled Introduction to Stock Trading and Investing. In this video, I intend to introduce myself, describe in simple terms what the stock market is, give a brief introduction into technical analysis, and then present a short demonstration on the platform that I use to perform technical analysis, and finally, a wrap up and a call to action. The million-dollar question is, who is Talk Stocks with me? Well, my name is Abiola and I have an academic background in engineering. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm a data analytics professional with a passion for working with numbers, statistics, and probability. In the past 4 years, I have learned to combine my academic background and skills in data analytics to unravel some of the nuances in trading the stock market. And with patience, I have started to generate cash flow from the market. What can you expect from this channel? In this channel, I intend to share with you the skills that you need to navigate the financial markets successfully and confidently. My approach to navigating this financial market is by investing in exchange traded fund or indexes and also stocks, as well as trading stocks using my custom made breakout scanner. Now you might ask, what is the stock market? In simple terms, the stock market is a place where shares of publicly listed companies are bought and sold. The stock market allows companies to raise capital to grow their business or to expand their business. It also allows us as investors to own a piece of those companies. How does it work, you might ask? Market participants like you and I buy shares in companies. This represents ownership in this company, even though it's little, but it gives us access to capital gains and also dividends for some of the companies that do offer dividends quarterly. Typically, when we buy shares, prices fluctuate based on supply and demand, the company performance, and the broader economy as a whole. You might ask, why is the stock market important? Well, I must let you know today that the stock market provides individuals, including you and I, with opportunities to grow our wealth now and also to invest in the future. Also, understanding or reading the stock market acts as an economic indicator reflecting not only the health of the economy but also of the industries, because the stock market is made up of sectors ranging from finance to healthcare to technology to also consumer cyclicals. Understanding the performance of the stock market serves as a proxy to how the different sectors that govern the economy are also working. Lastly, and the most important point I want you to take away from this aspect on what the stock market is that historically the stock market has shown a long-term growth, making it a core investment choice for many of the billionaires that we know today. The stock market is a key avenue for long-term wealth creation. Also, participating in the stock market allows you to benefit from the seventh wonder of the world, which is compounding, when you compound your wealth over time. After understanding what the stock market is, it's important to understand what technical analysis is. Briefly, technical analysis is a method of evaluating stocks based on historical price and volume data. The raw data for any financial instrument, including stocks, is price and volume data. Technical analysis allows us to analyze this data to look for trends, patterns that can help us gauge and predict future price movements. You might wonder, how does it help traders? Well, understanding technical analysis can help us as traders or even investors understand the market psychology, especially the behavior of market participants. We want to know if buyers are in control of the market, where we have a bull market, or where sellers are in control of the market, where we might have a bear market, or if the market is ranging. Also, technical analysis allows us to time our entry and exit. You just don't want to buy a stock at any price, because you can buy a good stock at a bad price and it becomes a bad investment. But you want to buy a good stock at a good price using technical analysis. Now, you might wonder, what are the key components of technical analysis that I've been raving about for the past few minutes? Well, it consists of using charts. As you know, charts are visual representations and they help us understand how price and volume have been trending over time. They also help us to establish potential reversal points, meaning where the price action is changing from maybe buying to selling or from selling to buying. Apart from using charts for technical analysis, we also have indicators like the moving averages, the RSI, the MACD, and the Bollinger Bands, each of which offers us the ability to assess the momentum of the stock, the trend, and also the strength of that trend, and also the volatility. Just imagine you driving your car and the dashboard giving you indicators on whether you are having a faulty engine or overheating. That is what indicators serve when you are trading the stock market. Also, another component of technical analysis is identifying patterns such as head and shoulders, flags, which can either be a bear flag or a bull flag, as well as pennants and also triangles, ascending triangle and descending triangle. Typically, history and studies have shown that the appearance of some of these patterns predict either price reversals or price continual. Now, I know I've said a lot, but let me tell you why technical analysis is important. Technical analysis provides a systemic approach for making informed decisions and minimizing guesswork. With technical analysis, you can establish a process that is repeatable time over time. Here you are no longer gambling, you are no longer speculating, but following a tried and established. In this next section of the video, I'll be introducing TradingView, which is a tool which I typically use to perform technical analysis. For new subscribers, to be able to access TradingView, you need to go to www.tradingview.com and then sign up for a free or paid account. In the demo section, we are going to go through the process of signing up for an account and also performing the steps 1 to 5. Once you are able to create your account, the next step is to familiarize yourself with the main menu. The main menu consists of an access to charts, watch lists, screeners, and also market news. Once you familiarize yourself with the interface, I implore you to visit the chatting tools. The chatting tools is the main screen where we are going to be able to visualize our price and volume data. In addition to that, we are also able to apply our indicators on top of the price actions to be able to carry out studies and infer whether the bulls or the bears are in control of the price action. Once you are comfortable with the interface and also the indicators that are available on the platform, you can also customize your canvas. One of the customizations that is possible is from switching from a white canvas to a dark mode. Dark mode is particularly helpful for our eyes, especially for few of us that spend so many hours analyzing the charts looking for points of reversals and looking for patterns that we can trade. In the next section, we are going to walk through steps 1 to 5 so that you can also replicate the same in your free time. So in today's demo, I'll be showing you how to create a TradingView account without any, and how to just get comfortable using the interface, because I'm sure for some people in part of my audience, this will be the first time of even hearing of such a tool. So the first thing you are going to do is to go to your web page. Preferably you go to Google search and type TradingView. Now the first link that comes here says www.tradingview.com, and then I click on the link. This takes me to the TradingView landing page. The first thing you are going to need to do if you haven't created an account is to create your own account. So to do that, on my right here you see get started. So let's click on get started, and this is TradingView at a glance. It shows you the plans that they have and their prices. So for the essential plan is $12.95 per month, and for the plus and the premium is stated here. They also have the free version here, which is the basic, and so you can decide on which suits your budget. But for now, I'm still using the free version, but I intend to upgrade to one of these very soon. So you sign up here by clicking the sign up button, and then if you don't have an account, you create your account accordingly. So because I've created my account, I will just jump directly to my account to continue the process. But basically all you need to do is click sign up with either your Gmail or your Yahoo or your LinkedIn profile, whichever one you have. Just click and follow the prompts. It's simple and straightforward. You basically need your name and your email address and you are in. So once you create your account and everything, you are going to get a page like this. So here is my interface, and initially when you create your account, the custom layout is a white background, but because I spend a lot of time on this interface, I prefer the black background. So to use the black background, I come here where my name is and then click it and click on the dark background. So this is the interface I use on TradingView. Now there's a lot happening here, but I would just remember this is a getting started video, and for our first lesson today, I will just show you how the platform works. So this is our stock of interest. This is a random stock that I just picked. It's called ResMed, and when you see, this is what is shown here are the candles, the price action history. So you can see that the price action from, so here you can play with the time frame of your interest. I typically work on the weekly time frame, but I just want to show you that you have the option of working on any time frame you want. So I'm going to work on the monthly time frame on this first video. So once I click there, this is the monthly time frame, and the first thing that I want you to see is the price action. Now, because we are working on the monthly time frame, it means each of this candle represents 1 month of data. Now, if we focus on this last candle, we can see this is the candle for November. But because the month is not yet over, this candle is not yet coming. So let's move to the left. So this month, this candle here is the entire price history of the month of October. Now you notice some candles are green, some are red. When the candle is red, it shows that price has decreased, and when you see a green candle, it means price has increased. Now, a candle consists of a body and wicks. So you have the upper wick and you have the lower wick. Now, when you have a red candle, it means price opened on top, because remember I said price has decreased. So it means this is the open price here, the body, the top of the body, and the one here is the close price. This is the low of that month, and this is the high of the month. Now, if you look at a green candle, this green candle here showing for the month of October, first of all, the whole data for this November is showed up here. So now if I hover on this candle, you can see OHLC. O stands for the open price. Now remember I said the green candle price has increased, so the open price there is 211.7. It means here, which corresponds to this region. Now, to be sure, how can I see that point? If I come to my left here, I have different tools I can play with. Now if I click on horizontal array, look at this, and I put my cursor here, can you see that this is trying to approximate? It's just a rough way of me gauging the open price, which is around 211, which is what was showed there. Similarly, I can move it to my, so this is my close, and you can see it's around 234, and if I look at it, it's around yes, 244. So you see it's close to 240, yeah, 243, and it's around 240. So this is, I'm just showing you how some of the tools that this interface provides for you. You have lines where you can look at point. Now the low of that month is down here, which is around 203, as you can see up there, and the high, you can see here, the length of the upper whisker is shorter than that of the lower whisker. What that means is that price closed very close to the high of that month, whereas here, what this means is that price went down, but buyers stepped up and pushed the price back up here where it closed. So these whiskers let you understand what is happening in the market. Where you see some candles where they have hardly or no whisker, that is a very strong candle. Like if you look at this one now, you can see that the bottom here had little or no whisker. That means you see the price started here and sold off, and it basically closed very close to the low of that month. So here it means there were no buyers that even stepped in here to help push the stock price up, so it just fell. So this is the price action. Part of what we look for in this is regions of reversals, which I'll still talk about later. It's too early to start going into that. And also we look for trends. Now this is the price action. Also we have volume. I mentioned volume. So you see volume here. If volume is in here, all you need to do is go to these indicators, tab here, and type volume. See that volume, and you see volume here, and you click on volume, and then the volume shows up. Now the volume is portrayed as bars, and these bars correspond to each of these candles. So this month that had red, which means intense selling, you can see the volume of transaction, the volume also were high. So this is to tell you that as price was decreasing, the volume also was huge. So this is a way of confirming that sellers were really in charge of the price actions between July, August, and September. You don't want to be a buyer in this period, and the length of these bars tell you how much volume were transacted. So you can see here the volume was light, you see, pretty light. You can see it wasn't like it was accumulating or consolidating, and before you know, there was enough, they were selling volume, high volume of selling, and you can see that with the bars. And before you know, there was a reversal, and this stock since here has been showing a steady uptrend. But there are ways for us to confirm that trend. We can't just say that the trend is high. There are ways, the indicators we can use, and you can see here it's kind of within the last 3 months it's kind of been cooling off. Maybe this is a pullback, or but we can see some form of accumulating. Now, other tools that I want to get you familiar with on this interface is you have you can decide to use arrow like I've been using, or you can decide to use the cross. So you see the cross. When you use the cross and you click on it, you can click on things and you can see things clearly. So that's the cross. There is eraser. For instance, when you draw something on the distance, you can use your eraser on the interface on the canvas. You can use the eraser to clean it. You see, you can use the eraser to clean, or you can use delete, whichever one you want. But I'll just use the back button to take it off. Here you will have tools where you can use to draw trend lines, horizontal lines, vertical lines, parallel channels, flat and top beds. We are going to go through all this because we are going to use them together in our journey. I don't want to, give so much information in the first video, but all these tools are useful. For example, let's look at a stock that I've worked on in the past where you can see how I used this tool. So this is a stock in Nigeria. Access. Seems like I can't spell now. Okay, yes, got it. Now this is Access Bank. This is a banking stock in Nigeria. Look, this is the monthly chart. I'm just going to hide the volume for now, just so that you see. So to hide something, just use this. I see hide. You can delete it, but I'm going to choose to hide it. Now look at the price action, and this is me drawing some key regions here on the chart, and you can see I was following the price action. It reached this kind of resistance, and eventually you see it broke down. It couldn't break this kind of resistance, and eventually this price has broken through this wall and it's been trending up. Last month this bank made 9.5% in that month. Prior to that it made 8.42, and currently this stock is currently up this month 12%. So you see, this is how we use the price action and the tools. So just see, for instance, if I can draw a horizontal line here. You see that? I can change the color, whatever color I want. I can even change the type of line. It can be a dotted line, it can be a dash line, it can be a dotted line. You can see that. I can also play with the weightings. So that's one of the tools here. You see, I'm going to delete that with this button here. What else can I also show you today? Okay, yes, you can also put in signs on the chart. For example, if I look at the Tesla chart, you see some things I've done on the Tesla chart. You can see here, you can put, so here I put this kind of bull to show that the bulls were sitting here, and that whenever price got here, it reached here and it went back up. So this is, you can get that from here. You see, you can get different signs. So that's where I got that from. And you see these channels, this kind of parallel channel is from here. So all I did is you just pick it on the price action. You see that, and you can move it. So that's how I got that parallel channel. So I'll take that out now. But yeah, this vertical line again was formed using the vertical line here. I'm just going to put it here. You see, so that's why and you can move it. You can move it. You want to move it, you can move it, and that's how that works. So I'm going to delete that too. So you see, this is this, and you can also, right here I hid is a watch list where you can put stuff you want to watch, watch on chat to see how they are performing. So for instance, what else can we look at? I think that's enough. Yes, I remember when I talked about the US stock market, and so just to give you a trajectory of how you can grow your wealth in the US stock market. Now this is the S&P 500. Look at the trajectory. This is on the monthly time frame. Now you can see this has just been going up, and currently you see this is a channel that I also draw on the chart to be able to monitor how the stock is performing. And these regions here, these lines, but their regions are my support, my resistance and support region. So I use this to monitor how this stock is performing and to know when to sell. So this is just, technical. This is the interface we're going to get comfortable with, and this is what I use for technical analysis. So like I said, and I need to point it out, when you're using the free version, you can only use 2 indicators at once. You can't use more than 2. So for instance, if I use the MACD, this is another indicator, moving average. So to get this are not here by default, you have to find them. So all you need to do is come here and type the name of the indicator you are interested in, moving average. You see, and you see, because this is what I'm looking for, and you click on it. And when you click on it, that's what happens. You click on it, and it becomes, you see it on the chart. So this is the MACD, moving average convergence. We haven't spoken about this, but we will get there on this channel. Now this is one indicator. Now if I also add the moving averages, similar again, it's not here by default. So if you type 10, 20, 50, 100, SMA means simple moving average. This have been created by other traders in the market to help us analyze our data. So if I put it up there also, you see it overlays the chart. And you can also parameterize or tune this mover. So look, if I come here to this bar that has settings, I can change the colors to suit what I want. So I like to see blue, the 10 has blue, the 20 has red, and I only like to work on blue, the 10 and 20, and on the weekly time frame. Like I said, so I'm a monthly now, I'm going to weekly. So look at this now. So I can see. So what does this mean? The moving average gives us an average, simple moving average gives us an average of the price within the last 10. Now, if you are working on the weekly chart within the last 10 weeks, if you are on the daily chart, 10 days. If you are working on the monthly chart, it will be 10 months. If you are working on the hourly chart, it will be in hours. And so 1020 means the average of the price of these candles, of the close of the candle in the last 10 days. And the red one will be in the last 20 days. Yes, so you see that. So now on this chart, I've overlaid 2 indicators, the moving averages and the MACD. Now I can also add another one, but because I'm using the free band, which is the Bollinger band, I will get an error message. You see, more indicators, more trading possibilities. Then I need to upgrade to the paid tier. You see, I'm using the basic plan and I can only use 2 for now. So what will I do? When I'm analyzing a stock, I work with 2 at a time. In fact, when you have so much on the chart at the same time, you can get confused. It's what call information overload. So for now, I've been trying to manage, but I'm definitely working on upgrading to the premium or paid tier. So I know this is a lot in this video. We are not going to look into explaining what they are, but we will do that in the course of our journey. Remember, this is just a demo. This demo is to introduce you to the stock market and also the platform we are going to be using for trading stocks. Thank you, and this is the end of our demo, and we're going. And as we wrap up today's video, here are the key takeaways. The stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but rather it's a powerful way to build financial knowledge, independence, and your wealth patiently. Secondly, technical analysis equips you with the tools to make informed trading decisions based on price and volume movement. Having a reliable tool like TradingView can enhance your trading experience and strategy. As next steps, I implore you to get familiar with TradingView by creating an account and also exploring the different features available on the platform. Once again, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope you have smashed that like button and subscribed to my YouTube channel. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.